Hi, my name is Malcolm. My favorite word is perfect. My least favorite word is pimple. I'm inspired by inspiring people. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Um, I just wanted to mess around a little bit. But my name is Malcolm Lovelace. I am a sophomore at Pierce College. This is my second year, second summer. I started in. I technically started summer last year, so this is my second summer here. I'm in our ASO. If you don't know what that is, message me. I'd love to talk to you about it. Speaking of which, our first Club Rush is happening in September, early September. Mark your calendars. Club Rush is a very important event. If you want to get more involved on campus, go to Club Rush. But anyways, I'm not here to talk to you about Club Rush. I'm here to talk to you about my favorite word. My favorite word is perfect. Not because of like the way it sounds or because of um like I like perfect things. Because it's more because perfect is really subjective about who you talk to. Because like one person's perfect might be someone else's like absolute worst. And I think that's really interesting to hear like people's different perspectives about different things, especially something like perfect because perfect is supposed to be like ideal, in every way, shape, and form. And if one person's perfect isn't the same as someone else's, then who's to say what perfect is anyways? So I think that's definitely an interesting thought. My least favorite word is pimple. It sounds gross. The image in my mind when you say pimple is gross. Everything about the word, I don't like it. I'm inspired by people who have a lot of pride in themselves. Maybe not pride, not I don't want to say pride because sometimes that's like arrogance and like ego. And that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who are confident in themselves. Yeah. Because like let's say you have Jeff Bezos, right? Jeff Bezos has all this money, he's doing all these things. People rely on Amazon. Like I can't argue that. Good for him. But if he's not like proud and confident about like who he is and what he's doing, then that's not very inspiring to me. Like you can have all the money in the world, but if you're not proud of what you're doing and the person that you are, then like that's telling me like who you are as a character and also like the kind of person you are. So I don't want to idolize or be inspired by someone who isn't proud of themselves, who doesn't inspire themselves. I'm annoyed by the inverse of that. I'm annoyed by people who are insecure. I'm just kidding. That sounds bad. I mean, like I'm annoyed with people who are unsure of themselves, which is ironic because I'm unsure of myself a lot of the time. Sometimes I think that life is too short to second guess everything and like be stuck in your own head. Like making a simple decision. For like the longest time, I was really bad at making decisions. Like, what do you want to have? Chocolate or vanilla? In-N-Out or McDonald's? Those are bad examples. Like I obviously know my answer. I'm not gonna tell you, but I know my answer. But I just decided like eeny meeny miny mo, catch a tiger by the toe. It works. Um, it's got me out of a lot of headaches. It saved a lot of time. Honestly, I think that if more people like went with that kind of attitude to a lot of different like um, choices they had, I think life would be a lot less complicated. Next question: what food do you love? Mmm, Stonefire breadsticks, really high up there. Big fan of Stonefire breadsticks, and also Costco's Premier Protein Shakes. Those are really good, specifically the coffee flavor because supposedly it has like the same amount of coffee in as like a coffee cup, and has 30 grams of protein. I'm a big fan. Food you hate? Mushrooms. I can't stand mushrooms. I don't do mushrooms on pizza. I don't do mushrooms pretending to be other things. To me, it's a whole bunch of hippy dippy baloney. Hippy dippy baloney. I can't do mushrooms. Not a fan. I will never like mushrooms. Maybe not. Maybe that's a little much, but I can say it right now. Mushrooms are my least favorite thing. They ruin every dish. Next question: what is your dream job? I want to be a civil engineer, working with roads, bridges, trains, Mostly trains, to be honest. I want to do a lot of infrastructure work because I want to like it's kind of like city planning, you know. I wish we had more mm, public transpo in like LA or in the valley, you know, because I remember like over last summer, um, I had to like take the bus to go places because like my car broke down. So that's not true. But I did have to take the bus, and like once I was like sitting at a bus stop for like 30 minutes, and it was hot. The valley's hot. I went down to the beach the other day because it was hot in the valley, and at the beach it was like 20 degrees colder. What's the point of even going to the beach at that point? But that's not the point. The point is, if we had more reliable infrastructure for public transportation, we can have more trains and buses, and let's say bikes too. You know, it's hard biking outside, not just because it's hot. Like I don't want to get ran over by some person driving like a big BMW SUV. I don't want to call anyone out in this class. I don't know what you guys drive, but just know when I'm on the road, I'm very wary of you. Next question: what job would you consider a nightmare? Oh man, this is a good one. Um, ooh, kindergarten teacher. I couldn't do it. I don't have the patience. You know, that's not true. Like I've heard stories about people who are like, "Oh my God, I was just teaching this group of kids. Ugh, they're just the sweetest little things." But me, I don't think I could do that. Like I imagine like screaming, yelling, boogers, snot, throwing up in your chair, peeing in your chair. I don't know. Just a whole lot of stuff. I just don't think I could deal with on a day to day basis. Imagine, like from 8:30 a.m. to like 2:30 or 3:30, and like, because at least with like elementary, middle school, high school kids, you can like kind of rationalize with them. You know, you can reason. There's no reasoning with kindergartners. That's why it's my nightmare. Like even like paperwork in a 9 to 5 cubicle job. You know, like you can make that your own. At least it's your own time. But no, kindergarten teacher, absolutely not. What is your motto? What's that one? What's that one? That one Greek quote. It was like, never mind. But basically, it's like make the most of every day. You know, every day, every day's a blessing. It's a gift. You have to make the most of it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't follow that a lot of the time. Sometimes I'll stay in bed until like 1 p.m. and then stay inside of my sweats and do nothing all day long. But other days, I'm like, all right, I got this to do, this to do, this to do, this to do. And then at the end of the day, I feel a lot more accomplished. So one of my mottos is definitely like seize the day. If you know what that is in Greek, leave a comment down below. I'm not gonna look it up. And how would you like to be remembered? I want to be remembered as the guy that people went to feel better. You know, that people can like walk up to, have a conversation with, and then like walk away with a smile. Like that was one cool dude, or at least um, hmm, not problematic. Be pretty cool. Yeah, I think about that question a lot, but honestly, like I couldn't even come up with the words to answer. Like I don't want to be some sort of person that you're like, oh yeah, that guy, and then just forget about. Like I want to leave a lasting impact. You know, I want to leave a lasting impact on like the people I meet as friends, as like classmates, teachers even. I'm looking at you. Yeah. Anyways, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Any questions? Leave a comment down below. I'll answer it. Send me a message on Canvas. I'll read it. Have a great day.